I can't think. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. I can't. What am I supposed to do?
Oh, I'm starting to think, did I set this up right? Maybe I didn't set this up right. There's one person in the chat, and that might be me. Hello, Bill. Hello, Bill. How you doing? I'm doing all right, Bill. How you doing? Well, I'm fucking sweating, I am. It is so hot here. Wow, I thought it was hot a few days ago. Oh, it was like 37, 38 degrees today. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I should probably look it up. Let me look that up. I'm going to do a little Google. We're not even into the intro. Hi, I'm Bill. Welcome to Chinwags. But I need to use Google and I can't drive and think. So, before I forget what I'm thinking, what is 37? What is 37? I don't know how to do degrees on the fucking laptop. Where's that bubble thing? 30. Okay, 30 what? 30. Gotta fucking spell that word. Oh, it's right up the top. 98.6. Fuck yeah. So, wow. So 100 Fahrenheit is 40 degrees here. Man, I'm not looking forward to it. This is the beginning. Usually it's not this hot in the beginning. So it's going to be a fucking ripper. I mean, not a ripper for some people. Went to the veggie store. 4 people in the veggie store that work there. They're summer people. I'm fucking shocked. How come no one that loves winter works in a veggie store? Like, fuck, maybe I should work at a veggie store and bring some balance to the universe. Who are these people that love summer? I'm sure some of you like summer, and I'm not judging. Actually, yeah, I'm fucking judging you. But in a way, I'm kind of jealous because, oh, wow, I had summer attire on today, summer clothes. I'm too white. I'm so white. My skin up against stuff, I'm like, wow, that's paper white. Okay. Anyway, look, there's people. Oh, hi, people. Oh, there's people. I'm so surprised there's people in the chat because, there was one person and I think it was me and I was having a good old chin wag to Bill. And then I just started complaining about the weather because it's fucking hot. And so also I've got my fan on, so I don't know how that's going to affect the mic, but it shouldn't because it's got that fluffy thing around it. Stops all wind and stuff. Oh, fucking fan is great. It's better here than over there, so I might just sit here for life. Do a marathon. Okay, where are we? I'm sure a lot of people have already seen what's been going on Katie's Instagram. I only saw it this afternoon and what? For someone who has a lot of stalkers, doesn't want information getting out there and stuff, that's a lot of information, right? You find your ancestors and you can link it right back to the present family. I'm just saying. God, she's so delusional. Looks at she doesn't look like who she thinks she looks like. And then we have to put up with, you know, her comparison picture because she's comparing herself to her ancestors. Am I saying that right? Ancestors? Yeah. Okay. But before we get into that, guys, let me tell you about the cacti contributors. If you would like a little badge next to your name in the chat and comments, this is the way to get it. And it's just one tier, and it's cheap as chips. And you get member only posts and chat, and member shout outs each time I go live. So tonight I'd like to shout out Alberta and Stella, and I'd like to give you a big cacti hug and say thank you very much for becoming a cacti contributor. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're having a really good day. And if you're listening, like, I hope that maybe this gives you a kickstart in your day. I don't know. I feel like Katie in the morning might set a tone. Yeah. Okay. Where are we? So, I'm really, really hot. That's what's happening. Last night, my comedy gig was cancelled. Yeah, because it was too hot to have that many people in a room. Like, what am I going to do? I'm going to just die in summer. Let me just say hi to the chat just quickly because, hey, we started off with none, and it's a beautiful number now. E, how you going? I know it's just E and I at one point, and then I was like, what is going on? Like, before I pressed live, and E's like, let me just go check if something big didn't happen on Twitter, because yeah. Oh gosh. And yeah, I've been doing pre-recorded videos. Was that little Cactus news one all right? I know I butchered it as usual, but not as much, and I think it was worth it for that little video. Oh my God, I want one of those. I love stuff that says stuff that it's not meant to. Those are the kind of, I don't know, like, those people are the creative team on the, my God, what's it called? Like the line where they make stuff. My God. Conveyor belt. That's not what it's called. Processing line. Because just to put that rapper's song in there in Polish, it's almost genius, because what toddler, I mean, well, they'd only be able to speak that. It's a good, yeah, okay. And then the rapper's like suing him. It's kind of like free promo for your music. Okay. Goose, how you going? Oh, Princess Jax. Hey, Dee. I'm here in the corner. Yeah, it was so silent. Well, yeah, and sorry we're still on. And Angel Cake, how you going? Oh, you don't like summer? Oh, cacti high 10. That's beautiful to hear. But I don't like bare feet either. Oh, yeah. Sandals feet. Like, I can't even go to the beach in summer because it's fucking torture. Like, you get back in the car to go home and everything's fucking hot and sticky, and you burn yourself on the seatbelt thing, and your money is melted to the dashboard. You're never going to be able to use that $5 again because it's melted. I don't know why they made Australian money plastic, because it melts. That's the only bad thing. They're like, it's waterproof. Yeah, but it melts, mate. And it's Australia and it's fucking hot. Okay. But it's yours is paper, isn't it? So, or does it rip? But you can scrunch yours. Oh, I'd love to be able to scrunch some money. No, can't do that with ours. It just bounces back. Okay. But it's also colored, so you don't even need to know. Like, and it's also like grapefruit, orange, pineapple. What's the, yeah, okay. Like that with the colors. Okay, so let's just bring up Katie's IG where it all happened. I reckon Thanksgiving, she just did a marathon in the funeral waiting room. I don't think she spent time with Toad at all. And Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know what's going on, she's going through her whole ancestry and like linking it to being like linking Toad's ancestry to being part of the early settlers or something in America. Like, but then she's like, oh, but they had slaves. And she's like, oh, if slavery didn't exist, thank God slavery doesn't exist anymore. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Maybe you should go to my Twitter first and show you what I put up on there. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I mean, I'm just going to follow my train of thought because it's when I question myself, we're stuck there for hours. Okay. And I'll bring it in because I've got it prepared and I press that button. I take myself away. Boom. I might as well read this one while we're here. At Without a Crystal Ball, asking for a friend. Katie Joy, because it's a mistake. It's meant to say holds. I know, fucking mistake. Katie Joy holds herself and her career to the highest standards. This is her job. She takes it seriously. She knows her digital footprint will show her professionalism over the years. Without a crystal ball, I see a journalism award in your future. Keep going. Fucking beautiful, isn't it? This is my job. This is my job. Ooh. And yes. It looked so big on my laptop. Oh my God, it wasn't this big on my phone. Wow, it's real. This is not what we came here for. I should have prepared this, but I wrote, impregnated with all the disturbing details, Katie Joy Duggar, without any common boundaries, WOACB, is still constantly using Josh Duggar pics on her IG. And also, like, she did this with Brian Laundrie too. Constantly posting the predator, the most disturbing, like, constantly, like, fuck off. Every time she posts about him, you'd think an advocate for CSA and SA would know better. In my opinion, Josh Duggar and KJ are alike. Oh, Joshy. Well, what's her song? Joshy. I can't even remember because she threw me off with Joshy. Joshy. Ooh. Did you guys see this? How she couldn't pronounce Kathmandu? Like, even I know that. Yeah, for someone who doesn't know shit and doesn't know geography, even I knew that. So we'll just do a little play.
Through Kathmandu with a beautiful girl on the back of his motorcycle. Wouldn't enjoy riding through Kathmandu with a beautiful girl on the back of his motorcycle.
Yeah. This is what I wrote. What in the flying fuck? Words are not your forte, Mrs. Paulson, you twit. And this is another WOACB. Every time I post now, I'm just going to come up with a different one. Wins only. Hang on. I got to read it. Oh, yeah. Wins only at children's board games. Right? So cacti high five to myself on that. And I said, I bet V knows how to say it. And he would. Ellie says, Llama Girl says, I had to slow this down so everyone could hear her clearly, as I am so shocked at how she pronounced one of the most famous cities in the world. KJ, it's pronounced Kathmandu. I have Oh, yeah. Secondhand embarrassment. Stunned. Like, even just the way she says karaoke. Croaky. Croaky. Ended up with a toad. And she does croaky. Does she do croaky, though? Can you do croaky if you're monotone? That would be a skill. She could do her song, this is my fight song. Sorry. Oh, that's connected with a bit of heart. Yeah. Keep scrolling. We'll get there. Here we are. I think she did this on Thanksgiving. And I wrote, if only Katie Joy was aware that, let's read what she wrote first and then it'll make sense what I said. Oh, yeah, and there's no picture because it's like heritage stuff. My husband and I spent the day digging into his family heritage. It's amazing how stories get mixed up from one generation to the next. Isn't it? Like Chinese whispers, right? Can you even believe it? By the end of the game, it's almost impossible to get the exact same thing that was said at the start. I know, Katie, I know. When it all makes sense. Man, she shits me. It's like she's in 5th grade, like even 5th grade. I don't know. It's like, fuck. Go spend time with your family. And does your husband care that you did all this research with him, supposedly, and then now you're just presenting your project to your minions? And you don't think people go, oh, this is what she did with Thanksgiving? Yeah. For years, my husband was told by his family, where the fuck? For years, my husband was told by his family that his grandfather was, I'm going to butcher this, Chipua? Oh, is it? Well, probably not. Yeah, that descent. So today we decided to dig into Grandpa's heritage. Turns out he was born in, it's going to be a constant word now throughout this, Chipua. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering it. You can try and help me. Actually, I'll just Google how to pronounce it one time. Well, eventually. Oh, get on with it, Bill. Turns out he was born in Chippewa County, Michigan, but he's definitely not Native American. Oh my God, he's going to have to change his whole heathen religion. Do they even take people without heathen blood? I don't think so. Oh my God, I want to go back to your post where you were like, he's 1/8 of Native or something. Yeah, God, this is so Janelle and David, isn't it? This is so, I never said David. Even, I think I wrote it on Twitter as well, David. I just call him, I've always called him UBT. And then it changed and I was like, because it became like DK, D something. Oh, see, I can't even remember. Okay. Like, yeah. Okay. Moving on. Fuck, I shit myself. Well, we've been going through his family tree all day. He has a 4th great grandma, that might have Native ancestry. He has a 4th great grandma that might have Native ancestry. 4th great grandma. But we were shocked to find in his 2nd great grandfather, I'm fuckering this up. Fuckering it. What we were shocked to find is his 2nd grandfather served in the Civil War for the Union Army. Why wouldn't you know that, though? Peter, she's just going to start naming them. Peter was actually mixed race with African lineage. Peter's up there, like wherever he is. What the fuck, bitch? Did I ask to be in your fucking post? All this time, we believed he had Native American heritage, but multiple great-grandparents on his mum's side were actually listed as mixed race, having African American descent. Census used the M term to describe people of mixed African. Yeah, we know. We know. We don't need to be taught by you. We know more than you. But fuck. There's so many Paulsons in, like Katie has said this, there's so many Paulsons where they live. All this time we believed he had Native. Have I read this? All this time we believed he had Native American heritage, but multiple great-grandparents on his mum's side were actually listed. Oh, because I've screenshotted it and I'm reading the same one again. So his second great-grandfather, Peter, who served in the Civil War, his dad was white and his mother was listed as mixed. You could have worded that so differently. What the hell, man? And it's weird that you jump from like dad to mother instead of using father and mother or dad and mum. You're just jumping around like words aren't important. Peter's wife, Julia, my husband's second great grandmother, her mum, fuck. Am I going to be able to read this? Because I like to try and draw the tree in my head. But Katie can't explain stuff at all. Okay, Peter's wife, Julia, my husband's second great grandma. And wouldn't that be like your husband's second great grandfather? Like, wouldn't you say like my husband's second great grandparents? Oh, okay, her mum. Fuck me dead, man. Is anyone relying on me right now to read this shit? This is not what I signed up for. To read my fucking screenshots. So both Peter and Julia had ancestors from Africa on their mum's side. Oh my God. I don't want to really explain, science to you, Katie. Julia's parents, Augustine and Maria, my husband's third great grandparents, and you can't even put the D in there, so they're just grandparents. Are they they're grandparents without a D? Well, that's the best thing I've read all day. Their census report from 1830 tailed all the free white people, along with slaves, in the home. Like, did she just not think that she's probably related to way more slaves? The wild part, though, is that Maria actually was mixed race. One year they listed her as white, whereas years later they listed her as, well, that happened to a lot of people. Some people, Katie fucking loves to categorize, and it has to be perfect. And if other people can't get it right, she's got to point it out. So it apparently depends on who asked about who lived there and how the person answered. The last name spelling also changed depending on who wrote it. Oh my gosh. She is shitting me with fucking dumbness. I don't even know if I can read this dumb shit. It's easier when you read it by not reading it out loud. That's where I'm fucking it up. My mouth doesn't even want to say this shit after my brain has read it. We really had no idea until we started searching that we realized, holy crap, his family was part of slavery at one point. Both my husband and son have African ancestors. How come you don't, Katie? Well, what, because you have a European bloodline? Oh my gosh. Why didn't you do yours? You're just so willing to share other people's information. I reckon your husband didn't even know that you were doing this, because he would have been hanging out with your son, because that's who he's thankful for. Every day, I bet. Both my husband and son have African ancestors. I'm going to keep on looking to find where the lineage originates. I'm saying it wrong. Is it lineage? Lineage? Oh, fuck, man. Fuck my life. Fuck my life. Slavery wasn't that long ago, and we have so much work to do. To keep fighting for equality. She's so narrow-minded on what slavery is. Swipe left. Please don't be offended by old census. So please don't be offended by how far I dug into other people's personal shit, and then I'm sharing it for you. And then I was like, if only Katie Joy was aware that slavery is still happening today. Human trafficking is one of the most profitable industries. It's like humans are a highly sought after commodity. Mrs. Paulson can't be so naive. Do you think KJ knows that at one stage all continents were connected? Ring-a-ding-ding. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, and then I was like, don't even get me started on Ancestry.com and how third parties have access to your DNA, i.e. law enforcement. It's one of the biggest DNA pools created by deceiving those who are willing to hand over their DNA. And it's free will versus determinism. In my opinion, just a little philosophy point of view. Like that whole pool was like help, like everyone that handed in their DNA, that's how they got the DNA to, like, for one of the serial killers, can't remember which one. Is it Long Island? Anyway. And also law enforcement with access to it, that's more DNA that they can plant, because that's what they do. Oh, fuck it. We just read this one and then I can go to drink. Katie Joy's minions. Oh, yeah. I better show you what it is first. We have like Toad with, I don't know, probably Top Dog, Alpha Dog, Frida. Katie's like, puppy love for a distraction. I'll show you what a distraction is. I can't even zoom in. But she's put, she's made his eyes like extra blue, or she's like added those, you know, how you can add the thing, because it looks weird. He looks so feminine. It's scary. But this is what I loved. Just people in her comments were like, one of them, oh my God, I thought this was Kody Brown trying to look cool or sexy. And someone else, me too. I was slightly grossed out for a hot second. Fucking beautiful. And then I'm like, Katie Joy's minions also see the Kody Toad. I was like, Kody Toady resemblance. Also, why would Mrs. Paulson add a filter to Toad's eyes? We get it. He's got your Germanic desired Aryan traits. Just saying. Oh, and I was like, you know, Todd Paulson is a loser because he is. Imagine if my microphone was turned off that whole time I just came back. Thank goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Let's get away. How do we get away? How do we move on from here? Okay, let me just bring it back to my face. I'm going to have a gulp, and then I'm just closing the curtains while we change scenes. Oh, that's good. That's a good exclamation. Yeah, no. Oh, God. I don't know if I'm ready for this, because I don't know. It's going to be so big. All the pictures in my face. Okay, I need a drink. Took a bit longer because I had to move the fan to get it in the right direction. Okay, let's bring in. Oh, I thought I pressed the wrong button. Oh my God, we're here again. What are we doing? What am I doing with my life? No, at least we can have a laugh. I'm like, well, I was going to say I didn't show my post where I was like, for this live, I was like, how Katie thinks she has broad shoulders. But anyway, we don't need that. Did these people want to be on here? There's a lot of angry energy on the other side, I reckon. Okay, where do we start here? Oh, there's more? I didn't know there was further down. This is where I started. So I just noticed there's more under here. There's a lot of, wow, you got history to the max. Hyper focus. Boom, boom, boom. I guess there's nothing else to do when you're, not sexual with your husband. You're buzzing off amphetamines. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry I went there. Okay, so yeah, Katie shared her tweet and it said, people creeping in my DMs. Fuck. You wish. You've been looking at other people's video and what people are saying, and that's not how you shorten seriously. Is that what she's trying to do? Or is it Sli-Fi? Sli-Fi, the greatest channel, only Katie Joy. Okay, to seriously inquire if I've gotten Botox or fillers. The answer is no, but I do have an appointment soon. No fillers though. The plumpness you all noticed was probably too much birthday cake. Or too much alcohol, because you're probably ingesting way too much alcohol, where alcohol turns into sugar in your body. So you're probably putting way more weight on by hitting the booze than having a bit of birthday cake. And yeah. And then her IG post says, I might have gained 4 pounds the week of my birthday. So does that count for looking like fillers? The weight is gone now. Also, to the person in comments who I've now blocked, I didn't say I've never had Botox. I haven't recently had Botox. I'm going soon to get Botox. How many times do you want to say it? Ooh. I'm going soon to get Botox. Also, I haven't had fillers in my lips in over a year. Bull fucking shit, bitch. You've fucking been swollen on that top lip. We know that your top lip is flat. You don't have one. You have artificially created your own soup strainer, your Cupid's bow. Stop lying to yourself. And why does it matter so much? If you came across that in someone creeping in your DMs, why do you care? Obviously you care, but you can't admit to yourself that this gets to you because you're trying to go under the radar that you have naturally plump, full top lip. Oh my God. Whatever. Oh, no, that's not where we were going. Are we going the other way? Let's just go the other way for now. Because this is the way I went. So it's a post. We'll find out who she's comparing herself to. Beautiful. But do you know what? On my phone, I zoomed in on that as I do. The most unhappiest eyes. Someone who is so unsure of herself. Do you guys see confidence in those eyes? Do you see someone who's absolutely beaming with happiness, what she's trying to create with her smile? Even her smile looks nervous. She's disconnected. You look into her eyes and you don't see any, she's not smizing. There's no smize there. It's just dead. There's more smiles in this grainy picture. Seriously, look at this smiles, man, compared to this. Anyway, Katie's post said, my dad always says I look just like his mum. I don't remember meeting my grandma. My dad says I took my very first steps in her hospital room. She died when I was only a year old. He always speaks about his mum with such kindness. Why did you need to put a full stop there? You could have gone on, like it would have been a great sentence. She was a fierce protector of my dad, who was born with a physical disability, like you were, which you can't even admit to. You can't even look in. When you look in the camera, which is your mirror, Katie, do you see a straight chin? I'm not being a bully or anything by pointing this out. I would ask my friend this. If it had gone on for longer than a year and she had not got her chin fixed, I would worry that what she sees in the mirror is not reality. And I think that's what's happening with you. And you started wearing makeup because you said, like, I need to be presentable on camera. Well, if it's such a, like, you need to be physically on camera, why don't you, you can buy a fridge that, if you buy one brand and the same sort of fridge and it carks itself, then you buy the same one. Good luck, Mrs. Brains. But yeah, why not get, oh, that's right, because you'd have to go 2 weeks without posting. Well, you could post everything without talking, but Toad, you've set Toad up. Your little apprentice is ready to go. Yeah, that'd be great. We could get like his heathen background. Oh, no, we can't do that anymore, can we? I wonder if the Troth know. Do you think the Troth know? Should I let them know? I think that this is pretty big. I mean, even now his Etsy stuff that he makes is not made by a authentic heathen person. I'm probably not even saying that right either. But when it's Toad, I don't really fucking care if I'm saying it right. But then, yeah, sorry to everyone else who is one. Oh, you get my drift. I've got to shut up and continue. I haven't seen many photos of her, to be honest. Then how do you know? Like, I just found this photo of my dad's Ancestry profile. Oh, on my dad's Ancestry profile. So it could be someone completely different. It could be. Shit like that happens. Like, as long as you find an answer, why does it matter if it's not the correct answer? A lot of people don't really question these Ancestry things, but moving on. If I'm being honest, please be honest. I love it. I love it when you start your sentence like that. If I'm being honest, I was completely blown away. Damn it. That wasn't literal either, was it? Damn it. I do look a lot like my grandmother, Dorothy. Now now if you put 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 together, starting to piece together some critical information that would, can be used to open certain bank accounts and stuff. I'm just saying, don't do that, anyone. Like, I'm just talking hypothetically and stuff. Mrs. I don't give out that much information on my family. Apparently she was really petite. Oh, petite. Standing only 5 feet. My dad always said that if she would have survived, she would have been my best friend. No, just because, like, Katie doesn't have any friends. So maybe her dad would mean, like, you would have been really close with her. Had one solid connection with someone. I don't see the resemblance at all. Especially, well, how can we with a face that has been, like, this is not Katie's natural face. Her eyebrows do not, well, I don't think they lived at Penthouse. Like, they've been going up and up. She can't go up anymore because she's always surprised. There's no more she can go. So Penthouse, this person's eyebrows are beautiful, natural. And yeah. Hang on, who is this? Is it is it her dad's mum? Oh, her dad's mum. Okay. Oh God. Oh, why even go into that? You know? Not that, but a few bits down. She loved to bake, spend time with her kids and grandchildren, took care of my grandpa through multiple heart attacks, and made sure her kids were loved. I wonder if he's the grandpa that like passed away and that was like her last day at church. Oh, like, why would you need to include this? My dad didn't grow up with money. They lived very poor, but he always said that his life never felt poor because his mum's love for him, which is something Katie would never feel. The wealth of like the love and the people in your life, you know, that are invaluable, really. And that kind of fullness, like you don't need anything in your life. Like nothing can, well, the best things in life are free. But Katie would disagree with that. The best things in life come in palette form. I hope to be that kind of person someday too. Like, you're never going to fucking get there. Oh my God. Your love does not make your son feel full. It doesn't make him feel like he doesn't need anything else except your love. Maybe your love for yourself. You are such a, you bullshit to yourself so much, Katie. Oh man, like I don't even care if you lie to the rest of your minions or whatever anymore because it's expected. But the more you lie to yourself, it's just so, you want to know who you are so badly. It's like you're desperate and you're so desperate to show people like who you are. Oh, no fucking idea. No fucking idea. It'll change next year or something, you know. The story of a leaf, whichever way the wind is blowing. Oh, here we go. Oh my God, yes, fun fact time. Fun fact. She was a teen bride. Why is that a fun fact? But most people were back in those days. Like, I think back in those days, my grandma, like, oh no, would that be around the time? No. Yeah, my grandma's mum, like married like 16, 17. But that's what, like women, that was their role. They didn't, it was the generation under, like, yeah. Look at me with history. All that's running through my head is Mona Lisa Smile, that movie. I love it. I love that fucking movie. It's like up there with, on par with, oh no, you guys in America called it something different, but we called it the hairy bird. You know, what is that? I can't think. What is it? Like Yaya? No, not that. Okay. Fucking brain can't even put it together. She was a teen bride and teen mum. She got married when she was only 16 and was with my grandpa until her death. Probably Catholic as well, you know, because divorce was a sin. And yeah, so I'm filling in your blanks there, Katie. My grandpa died about a year after she died from a heart attack. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. He was the grandfather. She went to the funeral and that was the last day she was. Oh, no, that was her mum's. It must be her mum's. Yeah, because the grandma was still alive. Oh my God. I'm putting 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 together now. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking. Katie's mum, like Katie hates her mum, in my opinion. Like her mum used to bully her. This is the kind of feeling. This is just my theory. And I feel like Katie's mum's mum might have been a bully to her mum, like it was ran in the family because she was such a cold bitch, apparently, at the grandfather's funeral. This is what Katie wrote about in the article, that she told Katie that it was her fault. It was her fault that her grandfather died because Katie left the church or wasn't like a practicing Christian or something, you know, and yeah. So that's my explanation of her history of her family. Okay, my grandpa died about a year after she died from a heart attack, even though he had a new woman in his life. My dad said he died of a broken heart. I can't imagine if my like grandpa or some, like my grandma like remarried after like one of them passed. Does anyone have like, or I guess if they were young enough, my nana, like when my pop passed away like quite early, she was like, fuck, thank God, and just lived the rest of my life. That's probably where I got my, like, I just want to be single for the rest of my life until I'm like 55, maybe 60, maybe, and then I might need someone. Like, I don't know, we'll see how cuckoo I go. If the world's going downhill, I might need someone to make some critical decisions. And that would be my only reason. God, I'm a weirdo. Okay. Yeah, said that he died of a broken heart. Anyway, hope you're enjoying my jaunt through my ancestry. I spend a lot of time reporting on other people, and I figured I would share a tiny bit of my life too. Well, this person's like, I love the narrative of your life. Fuck, if only it was a true narrative. If only it stuck, you know, like she tells one version and then years passed and alcoholic brain, boom, she's got a new version for everyone and let's amp it up and have a party because it's now more dramatic. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. And now we move on to the next slide. Oh, Katie, you don't look like her at all. Is that the same person? My God, she's like absolutely beautiful. But I wonder if that's like a school photo. I'm trying to think, like, where are they? Okay, hang on, let's see who this is. This is Grandma Katie, who Katie thinks she is reborn. No, but got her namesake from. Oh, that's what she says. My namesake, Great Grandma Katie. She went by Katie until she died, even though her full name was Catherine. And that's more information for ya. I will never go by Catherine for that reason, except in court documents. I love it when you got 3 different names, and that's why people questioned if your lawyer during tardy lawsuit was, you know, with it. But no one would be fucking with it if you were their client. Yeah, you probably fucked up his mind, man. He couldn't even think logically. Okay, where are we? Not where we are now. That's right. Let's bring it back. Oh, yeah, here we go. A force to be reckoned with and knew what she wanted. Love heart emoji. When she moved to the North Woods with her husband, they took a canoe. She literally moved her life, lived her life in a canoe. Oh, hang on. She literally moved her life in a canoe to move. Katie, you're a bit too high. Yeah, your words are jumping, forward. Like, when you, no, you wouldn't know. Because only people that are not addicted to amphetamines, in my opinion, would know that what's happening is like your brain is moving faster than you're able to think. Where are we? When she moved to the North Woods with her husband, they took a canoe. She literally moved her life in a canoe to move into a log house in the woods. That's it's not even a badass. That's badass. That's badass, man. Like totally badass. And I'm just going to put a full stop because that's how badass it is. Full stop. No exclamation. Not even that level. She was not a wallflower. Katie. Oh my God, you're so obsessed with, like, this is the mindset, you know, when you're trying to convince people at school that you're cool or something. Like, no way I'd ever be seen with, like, the wallflowers sitting over there. Oh my God, totally no. She's not a wallflower. But how good is that fucking movie? Fucking something, what, like Diary of a Wallflower. Oh, I want to watch that. Is that what it's called? Anyway, they got the great wallpaper on the front of the cover. Okay. Oh my God. I can't believe this shit. She was not a wallflower, which I love that about her. A fierce woman during a time when it wasn't cool for women to be fierce. Oh, okay. She loved my dad and fiercely protected him, much like my grandma. Yeah, well, that's like, you know, motherly instinct to protect your child. Oh, I imagine that both Dorothy and Katie would have protected my son the same. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, you're not even mentioned in there. Oh, that's right, because you are like her. You're not fucking fierce. You aren't fucking a force to be reckoned with, Katie. You can't even reckon with yourself. You are a fucking pushover. You're a leaf. You don't stand for anything. You don't know who you are, what you are, what's going on. Everything isn't it like a fucking delusion in your world? You don't fucking live in the present. You're not a fucking badass, man. The only fucking canoe you are is a douche canoe, bitch. Fucking put that out there. That's fucking truth, in my opinion and shit. But who needs an opinion when there's a douche canoe involved? Just send them the meme. Oh, fuck. Okay. Are we at the end of this sentence yet? No. They would have said, yeah, okay, fine. Done. I'm so sorry, Grandma Katie, that you just brought into this. You're just so naturally beautiful, something that Katie could never be. Look, you can feel the energy from just a photo, like the calmness, it's probably the filter always makes me feel like I wanted to go back in those times. I hope she wasn't wearing a corset because I don't want to go that far back but Kim Kardashian would. I can't believe she's with Pete. Oh my God. Pete Davidson. I feel sorry for you from going from Ariana Grande to Kim Kardashian. Oh man. But we all know they are all, well, in my opinion, they're just the side chick, the one that's good for show. But like Katie, nothing runs deep. It's all surface level. In my opinion. Although I'm loving Courtney right now. I never knew that she needed Travis in her life. Like, she was fucking boring before Travis. And yeah, fuck, I wanted to marry Travis, man. Fuck, he was on my list. I used to have posters of Travis like on my wall because I love drummers. And I used to date like a lot of drummers, and not even by choice. Like, I would start dating them and then find out that they were a drummer. Like, how does that shit happen? Because I have no rhythm. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Oh, she looks like a man. No, she doesn't. Oh, is she going to go, that's Toad? Who is this? Who is that? Like, but I just found, I always find a flaw. Anyone, like, just my body, my mind, my things like, no, we don't want anyone to be hot. And so we will find a flaw. I've already found it. Have you guys found it? Should I point it out? No, because then you'll think I'm judgmental. Oh, he has the same flaw. Oh, are they family? Let's read it. My whole life, my dad has been Katie, you look like a Peterson. I get it now. Left is Charlie, my great grandpa, who was married to my namesake, Katie. So that's like, just the way she words shit and full stops it. And every sentence is its own paragraph. The photo is from business college. Oh, hang on, left. So left married Katie, which was the beautiful. Oh, what a stunning couple! What a stunning couple! Who's on the right? Oh, that's his dad. Yeah, well, got the good looks from his mum. What are we doing? What's his reference to you, Katie? Because I can't wait. If only I could read this. What, like someone else would read this? Boom, gone. Bill, nah. An hour later, still on the second sentence. Fucking timestamp people are living their fucking best life. I'm going to put that on a fanny pack. Yeah. Living my best life. No, timestamps. Okay, fucking. We'll deal with the thinking out of it later. Right is his dad, my great grandpa, Rasmus. Oh, that's a fucking good name, Rasmus. Is that a vampire from? I think it is. This is like the Vampire Days. How good is Interview with a Vampire still? Who's watched it? It's when vampire movies were good. Oh, shit. But I'm so glad Buffy came along because who needs serious shit in life? Right is my dad's, yeah, Rasmus. Rasmus immigrated from Denmark and owned a shoe repair store. Charlie was a farmer. I'm not sure why you didn't include this in the Charlie bit. Charlie was a farmer, homesteader in northern Minnesota. Charlie served as the township of Big Fork. Oh my God, do they have a Big Fork? Or is it just a fork in the road? But do you guys, do you have big, you probably don't have big things. Like in Australia, like every state basically has their own like big thing. Like WA, well, I don't know what WA has because I'm from the country, and down there we had the Big Apple, which like leant to the side because it's in the country and it probably was sinking. But like, there's a big banana in Carnarvon, isn't there, or Queensland? There's a big prawn somewhere. I want to go to that one because you can sit on them and have your photo taken. Oh, no, that's so good. There's like a big like yarn wool somewhere as well. Like, big stuff. This place needs a big fork because it's called Big Fork. Oh, it's obviously not designed by Bill. Where is it? Charlie served as the township of Big Fork clerk, assessor, and treasurer. He and Katie were really involved in the community and really involved in each other, probably. Oh, I just added that. A few have asked if my family had Minnesota roots. A lot of roots. Oh, sorry, Mennonite. Oh, Mennonite. I've only heard that from escaping something. Is that Amish? Okay, don't worry. We don't need to know to read it. The answer is no. Fucking the answer is always no, bitch, with you. No, they were evangelical Lutherans in Europe. I'm confused. Hang on. My dad was raised a Presbyterian. Yep, my dad was a Calvinist. It doesn't matter. Like, everyone's different religion. You're so worried about people judging you, Katie. Just do what you need. Like, even like judging by writing that, you're basically, a bit like judging your dad for the religion that he grew up on. People's faith get them through life. Who are you to question what gets other people through? You can't even deal with your own reality. So fuck off, bitch. Oh. My grandpa Art. Oh, okay. So your grandpa and Toad. His dad was super conservative and kind of like a fundamentalist Lutheran, but went to a Methodist church because the Lutheran churches were too liberal in the US. Oh, okay. Turns out I have fundies in my background. Well, I wouldn't be surprised, because when you had long hair, you kind of did look like one of their wives, in my opinion. Fuck, where are we? I'm going to go back and there's like 0 in chat, and that's okay, guys. I understand, because I need a drink. This is too much. This is too much. Did these people want to be? It's just what is it? Invasion of privacy? Oh, thank you, Pearl. They're like Amish people. Yeah, that's where I've heard it from. I'd like to be Amish one time. I just really want to see if I'd be able to build a house or build a barn or just one wall and like go, I built that wall and look, it's still standing years later. I'd be pretty impressed with that. Okay. Oh, Pearl's like, that's not a fundy. Yeah, she's just so trying to relate everything back to she's desperately trying to figure out who she is, and she thinks that this will somehow provide her the answers. Yeah, provides you a few fucking posts on IG, doesn't it? Oh, fucking bullshit. Like, learn to fucking write. Full stop here and a full stop there. Everywhere's a full stop. Yeah. Guys, fucking brilliant. Sorry, I accidentally muted myself. This post says, these two cuties. These two cuties are my mum's parents. Here we go. Boom. She looks like she's in control. Okay. I'm doing so much clapping, feeling a bit fairer. These two cuties are my mum's parents. Grandma Mary was born in South Dakota. Oh, so her dad is the European side. No, that doesn't make sense, does it? Yes, it does. Okay. But there was no German link there that we went through, was there? Who's the German? Because, did I miss it? Probably. I probably read it and then it's useless information. It's already gone. My Grandpa John was born in North Dakota. Oh, so they met in the middle. Yeah. Kind of like you and North Boy, Minneapolis guy, came in through immigrated from Poland. Oh, but do you have to change his whole history now as well? Yeah, change your husband's history. My Grandpa John's parents. Oh, I spoke too soon. This is always the snail and the mouth. What the fuck? My Grandpa John's parents, Ludwig. Is it Ludwig? That's how I've always said it in my head. And Marcelina. Oh my God, her name's Marcelina. What movie is that from? We're born in Odessa. Russia. Oh, they were German descent, spoke German. I don't know if I'm confused. I think I'm confused because I don't get geography. So I'm like, and Russia is where? But Katie, at least I admit that like I lack brain cells in that region of knowing geography stuff. God, you would too. If you were one country on one continent, you would too. That's my only excuse. Her mum's parents immigrated. Are we here? No, where are we? My grandma Mary was third generation immigrant. Most people, okay. Her grandfather and grandma on her dad's side immigrated from Russia. They are what is considered vulgar Germans. Oh, no. Oh, my God. No, because my sister is marrying a German. And apparently V is VW because W is V. Now, I've probably fucked it up already. This is why I can't even learn German. Okay, whatever. Where are we? Fuck, I'm fucking this up. Sorry, guys. Torture is fucking come with a warning. They are what is considered vulgar Germans. Germans who settled outside of Germany in Russia-occupied areas. Huh. Her mum's parents. All that screaming in my head is Hilaria Baldwin. Baldwin. Her mum's parents immigrated from Austria, Hungary, but were also German. Okay. Her parents were 100%. Whose parents? What's going on? Whose mum? Whose mum? The mum of the grandma. Okay, so we go from talking about her mum to her parents. Okay, her parents were 100% German. Well, that should be up there. What the hell's going on here, man? Same as my grandfather. Is anyone else lost or is my brain tuned out? My grandparents both spoke German and lived in German farming communities in North Dakota and South Dakota. They spoke English with us and their kids, but they both had German accents despite being born. Yeah, despite being born here, because they were raised by people that, oh my God, is she this dumb? She can't be. She cannot be. My dad's background is all over the place. Well, really, I don't know, man. I don't know. You are all over the place, laughing face. Somehow I look like the tiny fraction of Danish heritage in me who immigrated from Denmark. My great grandpa and his family. I don't understand what's going on. This is a show and tell that I need like I need diagrams. Long story short. Hashtag cliche for KJ. Long story short, because my mum is 100% German and my dad is 50% German, I'm 75% German. The rest is Danish and English. How I ended up looking like the minority of my lineage is beyond me. It's really beyond me too. You don't look anything like you were just saying how much you looked like your dad's family. No, is this your dad's family? Your mum's family? Who was it before? And usually you look more like I don't think you take, well, maybe just with me, but I'm 100% my dad's family. And then my other 3 siblings are just the perfect, like, take after my mum. Yeah, there's a reason I'm the funny one. I bring laughter to their fucking straight lives. Oh, man. Guess I'm lucky. Fuck off. What the hell? Where are we looking that looks like Katie? The mouth? Where's the tiny fraction? Like, how come there's no arrows? He was active. Oh, okay. Sorry. My grandpa worked at the Skippy peanut butter factory. That's what I want to work. That's where I want to work. Peanut butter, conveyor belt, be the one that puts the lids on. Because of this, only Skippy is allowed in our house. Oh, Skippy peanut butter. Oh, okay. Because of that? Okay. Well, you're losing out. And plus, like, how much? Like, so, well, I have a peanut butter where it's only got peanuts and oil in it, like 3 ingredients. Just saying, Katie, like, you got to think of your son. She was curt and direct with her tongue, but loved her family. They were strict Roman Catholics, staunch Democrats. They loved to drink brandy Manhattans. Well, you fucking love to drink too, man. They're hitting the terps. At least brandy. Actually, brandy's not that bad for you. You can, like, take a swig of brandy, soothes your throat. I don't know. I'd rather hang out with these people than you, Katie. That's what I'm trying to say. She made homemade cookies every year for Christmas and loved to pray the rosary. That's not how you would write it, probably. And she loved to use the rosary, do the rosary, pray the rosary. It's a bit weird. She taught me how to make amazing mashed potatoes, but you don't fucking cook. She should have taught you what a pound of sugar or salt means, you know? Not a pound, a palmful. Remember that dinner that you ruined? I purchased the home this is the house that... I purchased the home they built before my grandpa died. He said, take care of my house. He said he was proud of me. I held my grandma's hand until she passed away. Then you sold her house for less than what it was worth. Like, why wouldn't you hold on to something like that? Oh, that's right. There's no memories, no emotional connection to this house. Ooh. And also you hated your grandma because, you know, she was a bitch to you and she blamed, you know, you couldn't understand that she was grieving at the funeral for your grandfather, that she wasn't thinking rationally. You took it to heart when she said you are to blame for your grandfather passing away. And you were so angry you had to write an article. And then you're like, I never spoke to my grandmother again. And here you are. I held my grandma's hand until she passed away. I love it when the story changes. Love it when it changes, yeah. And this is... It paints a pretty picture of how caring Katie is. She's the one that held the hand as her grandma died. Oh, poor Katie. Fuck. She's such a fucking bullshitter. Oh, Katie. You're such a Have we been here? Or has she just done the collage with 3 now? Oh, Katie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to this, Katie. And I forgot your name. Oh, Dorothy. I doubt she got called Dorothy. Or maybe Dottie. Katie, you should wear hats. How come you don't wear a hat? None of these women have that billboard going on. I'd like to say that. Also, they look pretty stylish and they look like they know who they are. Yeah. Like when you look at these women, you feel authentic vibes. And then when you look at you, Katie, your eyes, holy shit, I feel scared. I feel scared because it's like cold. It's like I feel like you are lying to me with the face that you are trying to, look at me. I'm so fucking happy. Yeah, pull another one. Maybe you should have tilted your head. Remember when you used to tilt your head? The whole year you spent it with your head tilted just so your chin could be straight. And then you blamed your subs for bringing it to attention. My subs have brought me to the attention that my chin is crooked. What about looking in the mirror and your chin could actually tell you, "Oi, bitch, might want to get me fixed." But you'll just continue drinking because it soothes the pain, doesn't it, of the chin and also how fucked your life is. It's okay. Don't worry. I've added a box of Kleenex, a box of Kleenex to the little present I'm going to send you. You're going to have so much fun. I would probably wear a mask and get back into, your plastic sheet that you keep up there. What am I going on about? She goes, just wanted to show a side-by-side with a clearer photo of my grandma. Which is the clearer one? No, we both saw these ones. Okay. Fuck, I'm so fucked. This is so fucked. I just wanted to show you a side-by-side with a clearer photo of my grandma and great-grandma. On the left is Dorothy. She's about 14 in the photo. We have the same face shape, cheeks, nose, smile. What? Probably the only thing, if you're looking at that, maybe the same nose. Her eyes are more further apart than yours. Her ears are also not as low set as yours. Like yours are here. Is that low set? Hang on, let me go to my top. Yeah. Everyone's ears are where they're meant to be. Yours are here. Katie, what the fuck? You look like your dad. It's why can't you got mad that people were on Twitter ages ago sharing picture of your dad around, but you look at your dad and it's you are identical. Why wouldn't you just go straight there? Oh, that's right. Sorry, you're on ancestry.com. Yeah, forgot. I think my eyes are actually more like Katie's below. No, they're not. Your eyes are quite real little and beady. You don't have she's got is that I can't even double eyelid or what's it called? Because I've got it. I can't even think. Well, I don't know if Katie would have that without the lift. See, that's why we can't compare, Katie. We can't compare because you've got work done. These women haven't. These women look amazing, although you have shared a photo of a 14-year-old girl. So, I don't know. What am I talking? You share all kids' photos anyway. I think my eyes are actually more like Katie's below. Katie is her mum. And I'm so confused. Katie is her mum and my great grandma. You've already told us that. Oh, my eyes and Katie's are more pronounced, darker, shaped like almonds. No, I have almond-shaped eyes. You do not have almond-shaped eyes, Katie. Like I said, I can't even form the nut that it is. I don't think it's a nut. Probably a rice cracker. I have small features as did my grandma Dorothy. No, I wouldn't call her features small. I inherited her small jaw. Huh? I inherited her small jaw and overbite, which I had corrected, but she did not. Either way, I look nothing like my mum or her parents, which is funny because I have all the same mannerisms and anxiety quirks like my mum, because your mum also drank, in my opinion. My dad always said, oh, here we go. Fucking finally get to the fucking point. My dad always said that my build was a lot like his dad's side. The women were athletic with strong legs and broader shoulders. Oh, his dad's side? What? Hang on. His dad's side, but all the women. But she doesn't have broad shoulders. That's why she can't wear that square neckline, because it makes her look like she needs shoulder pads. Her shoulders are not broad. I have broad shoulders. Like, Katie. Fuck, man, you don't even know what body type you have. That, like, half the fucking clothes you buy you wouldn't wear if you knew what your body shape was and what colors suited your skin tone and suited the fucking bile green funeral waiting walls that are behind you. Change all you want, but your walls are staying the same, and that's where we all are, just like, fucking get me out of this fucking shit, you know? Every day, fucking green walls. Oh, eh. Looking at photos now, I totally see it. Where? What? The women were super strong on my dad's side. It's so funny because as a kid, I hated being called strong, but I get it now. My grandpa Art was a lumberjack that won competitions all over northern Minnesota. Imagine Katie standing up with an axe. She can't even push Frida off her. She's so fucking weak. Lays in a drunk drinking chair every night. Katie, have you seen your ass? There's no tone there. It's just, that's why it's all floppy. I'm just saying, you're not athletic. You dress up in your gym wear and then you do something, but because you're on fucking, you know, abusing amphetamines, in my opinion, getting that sweat on, go lay in your bed. Oh, I'm fucking, you know, exhausted. I just walked the dog around the yard for one lap. They were just strong, tough breed. That's all for today. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. Fucking hell. Oh, I don't know if I wanted even to come. If you are a hater, please don't use these photos to degrade me or my ancestors. Well, probably would have thought about that before you publicly, you know, posted them on a public platform. These people didn't ask, like, is there something that says on ancestry.com that you can't download the photos and share them for, I don't know, commercial use or something like that? Like, where's your respect for these people's privacy, Katie? Their rights to probably in the same spot where the rights for the privacy of your son are. Yeah, they don't exist because you don't feel for people. The only people that you want to talk to are the haters. Well, I would like to talk to someone that can get me someone on the phone with chin surgeon or let me talk to Toad, actually. We'll start planning the next fortnight. I can't wait. Now that he's not a heathen, what is he? What is he? Oh, is he mixed race? I don't know. And that's going to go down well with his racist family, isn't it? In my opinion, Don't use these photos to degrade me or my ancestors. They aren't here anymore. And certainly don't deserve to be part of whatever crap you all exist. They don't fucking deserve to be in whatever crap you're dragging them into. Your desperate search to find your identity. It's fucking pathetic, Katie. You are pathetic. I don't see any resemblance. Like, I don't look at these women and go, oh, I see a bit of Katie in there. Nah, nothing. So why don't you go spend time with your family? Talk to them about it. For someone who has gone to great lengths, well, in March or whatever, went over and over about all your stalkers. I don't share that much information. I would never share information about my family. Oh, and here's all the details you need to open a credit card in my name. Wow, Katie. Wow. Oh, also, do you know what? I kind of did it on my phone. I might post it later, but this is what I was talking about. Like, her post, this is her Black Friday present, what she brought. And, well, she fucking doesn't research, does she? It's what she wrote. Tell me that I'm not alone about this. Tell me that I'm not alone about this. Black Friday deals on appliances means we can replace the low-end refrigerator that the builders put in. And also, the fridge door was broken for ages until I think it was 2020. And Katie did that basement video and she found the replacement door that the builders, like, they had delivered, like, ordered from the fridge people and sent, and it was wrapped up and in the basement just sitting there, like, you know, because alcoholics, they don't have time. They just put it away and they'll never think about it again. In my opinion, who's got time when there's booze to be drank? Do you reckon Katie sings to Kendrick sometimes and goes, drank, and then puts her hand up and goes, I am? No, probably not. Yeah, blah. We didn't have a large allowance to buy nice appliances when we built 8 years ago. And you also built, like, what? A house with 4 bedrooms, 3-car garage. Like, there's a family of 3. This is also a family of 3. Like, what I'm going to say, the family of 3, this is fucking like, I don't know. My husband and I bought a whirlpool side by side to save money. The ice maker broke within a year. The trays have all cracked and broken multiple times. All 3 of our crisper trays and tops are broken. You have to buy each part separately. The freezer storage is limited. Well, you find this is kind of limited too. So we shopped, replacing cracks. She's still going on about that. Replacing cracked trays and crispers is really expensive. I don't know, compared to an Natasha Denona palette, so. But why? Replacement for the cracked trays and shells would have been almost $1,000. Yeah, but do you know that you're probably going to have to do the same with any of that cracks and shit in here? Like, you have to order the parts that fit the fridge. She dumb. So she went and brought another whirlpool with another ice maker. Do you reckon they've even bother setting it up so, like, you get the water pipe to, like, go around all the back of in your wall and come through to the fridge? So we shot Black Friday deals after looking at refrigerators a few weeks ago online. Why would you look a few weeks ago online if Black Friday was yesterday? Now I'm so excited to have this arrive on Sunday. I think I'm more excited about a refrigerator than I am about any clothing or jewelry that I could find. But you don't spend time in the kitchen. You just want to fucking stock it with booze. You love that it comes with that, like, chill tray there. You can put your wine in there. That's probably why you brought it. Can I fit like a bottle standing up? I'll buy it if I can fit a bottle standing up. We'll just lay the rest down. Oh, but Toad, you make sure you keep telling other people you don't drink. Can you please tell me I'm not alone? Being a grown-up means being excited about new appliances. Comment below, turn that bitch around, switch fingers, and fling it back at you. What I was going to say is I went to, I'll share this on Twitter because it's all on my phone, but I went to Lowe's where she brought this from because she was like tossing up between, I think she says it down here to someone. She was like tossing up between like Best Buys and Lowe's. And meanwhile at Lowe's, Samsung fridges were on sale, and the one that's like way better than this, which is what my parents have. But again, my parents, like, we're a family of 6. And we've had it for like when we all still lived at home. But that Samsung, like that fridge was brought down from, it's like it ends up being cheaper than this because they spent, this fridge was on sale for like 2,000. Oh no. It was like, fuck. I don't know now. What's the value of a fridge? I was going to say 200,000. I don't even know. It's 2 something. I can see the number, but I can't understand it. I'll share it all on my thing. And then anyway, the Samsung fridge. But would you buy the same brand if you weren't successful with it the first time? I just find it a bit weird that you would, also get another ice dispenser with the water when your ice machine broke within the first year and you're complaining about all these parts that you would have to, the same deal applies. Probably the parts would be way more expensive in this fridge. Plus, it was only $500 off the original price. And then in the same store, the Samsung one, which was like in the 3 something in the number, like was over $1,000 off the fridge. Wouldn't you buy that? Like in Black Friday sales is the only time, because usually when I'm shopping, my preferred ordering is low to high. And as soon as it gets high, I know, and it's also good when you're scrolling, that when it gets high, that's the end of the limit that you can spend. But during Black Friday, I switch it to high to low because I want that bargain. And that's where it's going to happen, at the high end. So Katie, I don't know, can you imagine so Australian people listening, can you imagine Katie bartering in Bali? Oh, she would be their dream customer. Oh my God, they would make so much money off her. Oh, because you got to be smart. Yeah, you got to be a good barterer. I'm not. I just want to give them all my money because they're poor, and they're not poor because they're probably driving around with a Ferrari. Where are we? God, I just want to go back to Bali. Are we at the end yet? Oh no, we went down here. Okay, so I think we're done. I'm bringing it back. Oh, so she's sharing fucking birth certificates, and there's her last name. She's just doxed herself. What else have we got? Oh yeah. Okay, I think we're done. Todd's 6th great grandpa freed the man he enslaved at his death and gave him a huge portion of his estate. I don't think Toad's family is going to be very... I don't know what's going on. It's fucked, isn't it? Fuck, get me out of here. I just want to get out. Get me out. Okay. I just want to do a little scroll. Okay. Should we just have a look what she was grateful for? Because did she say her son? This is on Thanksgiving. Today I'm grateful for my amazing husband, beautiful, silly son, dogs, cats, home, parents, brother, friends. Oh my God, you have none. my family's health, and all my amazing followers. Oh, okay, Jim Jones. We are staying home, not cooking and relaxing today. Well, that's not what you got up to. No, relaxing. Always online doing all your research. Because you need to prove to people that you have some connection. Okay, our plans changed after we had some family come down with COVID. They're getting better now. I'm surprised you didn't do a laughing emoji. So I'm also grateful for my family recovering from COVID and the rest of us continuing to have stable health. Really? Everyone has stable health? Okay. What are you thankful for? I'll be thankful when I fucking get it out of here, that's for sure. Okay, wow. Oh, there's children on the screen. And she has what is it? What's the word? Audacity to question other people's parenting, although that child was on the bench. But fuck off, Katie. Let mums raise their children how they want. Your opinion is not needed. Oh, Carrie Taylor, thank you so much. $5, you ripper. Cacti high five. I really appreciate that. Wow, must have been really torturous. I'm so glad we got through it, but geez, what the hell? Just the amount of information. She's so eager to share. No idea. I don't know if I feel that comfortable sharing. No. Oh, I can't even post pictures of, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, Toad's going through it's so Janelle and David. So Janelle and UBT, Janelle Eason trying to prove that her husband's not racist. He's got a little bit of, he's mixed race. He's part Native American. How can he be how can I be racist? I'm not married to a white supremacist. Oh, Alberta and Stella. You were the cacti contributor shout out tonight. So thank you very much. $6.99. I love that, just the Canada. Because I always try and translate it in my head, but I don't even know. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. God, I'm surprised I'm still standing. I feel like I tortured you guys a bit. Why is it so hard to read? I know why it's so hard to read her stuff, because it's not readable. It doesn't work. She reminds me so much of, well, here we go, another teen mum comparison. But yeah, Tyler. Is it Tyler? It's been so long. I don't think I've ever said his name out loud. Let me just say Caitlin out loud too. Kate. Oh, how are they? Oh, they had another one, didn't they? I know. I saw another girl. Disappointment. And the children would pick up on that. Anyway, Tyler. Is it Tyler? Why does it sound so weird? He is word salad central. He thinks he's a poet. Oh my God. Yeah. The delusion. But he's also on amphetamines. He has ADHD now apparently, but he's buzzing all the time. He's overprescribed as well. But when you think about it, you probably would. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, you love the pain vendor because I make you laugh. I know. Thank God we can get a laugh out of it though. Gosh, the amount of information. Boki says, so relieved she's got to shut up about Toad being Indigenous. Oh my gosh. So glad. Just fucked. And the logic behind, she doesn't even think, maybe posting this on Thanksgiving, I look like I might be a show pony. Oh, your dollar bills. Are you listening? Can people listen from the start and then comment in the chat and it comes up when we're when we're live? Is that what happens? Is that what's happening? Because you're talking about the dollar bills. Yours you can't rip. Although even when our notes are ripped and say like the other bit is lost, if it's at least over 3/4 of the note still together, you can use it. It used to shit me like because it doesn't fit in the cash tray like properly and you can't count it because it's like fucking half a note, but they still allow it. And do you get notes where people have written their shopping list on it and stuff? That's I like those ones. The worst is like I used to work when I like growing up, I used to work for my family, like their liquor store. And where people used to pull money out from, like the bra on a sweaty hot day and then it's folded and I'm like, it's okay. And I'll just put it in, not in the cash register. I was like, I'll deal with that money later. Oh my gosh. Oh, is that what happens? Me more. When you're watching back, you still post on the, wow, that's a trip from the past. Well, that's trippy, isn't it? It's like parallel worlds existing at once. Alberta and Stella are back in the big, well, I can't explain it. It's not going to come out. I think my TikTok brain, as in TikTok from Return to Oz, is like at its end. So I'll just start like, well, I have been actually spitting out random words. Well, this is how I see it, Meemore. Like Meemore says, I thought we all had African American blood. Humanity, like the human race, originated from Africa. Like the continents were all one at once, at one time. Like we were all connected. And then as it all like split apart and we all became our own countries, like Australia drifted past the equator, the further away we got from the equator, the whiter we are. The people that are closer to the equator, their skin is darker. And this also plays into it. Like, but over years and years we're talking. Like, but then there's also, I can't think because now I just want to go and watch. I'll just go back to chat. I'm not very good at explaining stuff. Like I'm so better at writing it down. Oh, TK, $5. Cacti high five. Thank you very much. Is it winter over there now? God, I'm jealous of you guys if it is. You get snow for Christmas. Our Christmas day is going to be hot. Because my niece and like my brother, his family moved like up north and I haven't wanted to go up there because that's where the dirt is red and that's where it's so hot. Like today up there, it was 39 degrees. So close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, it's going to be like that for Christmas. It's going to be over 40. I can feel it. I can feel it in the air. Oh. Yes, skin color doesn't matter. I love that. Alberta says, I always taught my son that skin color doesn't matter because you remove the skin. We are all identical. True, right? We all bleed red. Also, I love like different cultures. I always say, like when I say this in my comedy, like I feel like I got no culture. Like I'm just a white girl with no culture. I'm so jealous of, like especially at the moment, there's so many like international people stuck in Perth. So, they've decided to stay here rather than go back to their country and risk not being able to get back in because like our borders are pretty much closed. But they all have culture. They have so much culture. That's what I love, like dating this Greek guy. So I was like, a family of culture. I try to drink as much kombucha as I can, but still not enough culture. No, that didn't go well, did it? That's not, won't use that one in my set. Surely I can find a way around that and bring kombucha in. I can't believe it. Like yesterday was my 5-month anniversary of being sober. I can't, like, there's nothing more I want more than a fucking cold can of beer right now. But I'm going to see how far I can go because I'm fucking proud. Like, who is this? No. And also to do an Aussie Christmas sober, oh, that's when my family will start questioning, who am I? Who's replaced me? I'm like a clone. You know, like that conspiracy theory that they say Avril Lavigne like passed away and like we've just been seeing her clone. I reckon that's like Adele. Where's Adele gone? At least she can still sing. Like she hasn't lost her ability to sing when she lost all her weight, but she's always been beautiful, but now she's unrecognizable because she just looks like everyone else. Oh, WOACB victim voice says, so will KJ be using African American status for her son now? Oh, yeah, to get into the school, isn't it? Oh, she's going to have to change her whole son's, like his whole life. He thought his father was heaven. Banging on those drums. He's got those Viking drums. He bashes on them. Nah, take that back. Like, remember, there's that article where Katie's like, for 3 years of her life, she raised her son Catholic or whatever. He used to go to bed at night and say, thank you, Jesus, all this stuff. And then Katie took that from him because she hates Jesus. She hates religion. And then in comes like Toad with his pagan stuff and his heathen. And Katie's like, what is she? Atheist? Like, how confused would B be? It should just be like, no matter what your religion, like why can't she teach him that anyone can have any religion? It doesn't matter. Don't care what other people think. Like, God, imagine, yeah, it's just, I don't know. Okay, guys, I think we will depart from here, but I've got a few more pre-recorded. I also pre-recorded a reaction to, because ages ago, well, not ages ago, but we did that live reaction on IG or her IG live where she sat there and spoke about all the details with Joy Duggar, but when I did it, I completely skipped it because I was like, let's skip over shit, and skipped over all that. So I found the bits and I was going to just react to just that bit. It's really weird recording a live with no one. But now I know what that feels like because that's how this live started when I first came on and there were 0 people. I was like, oh, have I clicked the wrong button? Has something gone down? What's happening? Is Emily live? Yeah. Oh, I believe. Well, she's the perfect example. Alberta and Stella say she would teach V. She would teach poor V how to hate, just to hate. And she's the perfect example. She is teaching by example to him. That's all he knows. His mum hating on people, judging people. Like, God. Yeah, just fucking whack. I don't even know. He would be able to pick up all this negative energy. I just imagine being around someone so hateful. Oh, she needs her own house out the back. What's with the pool? Oh, what are they going to do with the pool for winter? Oh, do they empty it? Does it flood the backyard even more? Is it going to become a doggy playpen or a skate park? No, that's not one. A skate park in an above ground pool. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys rocking up in chat, Cacti crew, and as usual, take care out there. because it's a fucking crazy world. Not only is it a crazy world, but fucking people, you know? No, not fucking people, but yeah. Be kind. Take care. Now we'll talk soon. Thanks, guys. See ya.